Howdy there, Internet students. I noticed some frequently missed problems on the 10.2 practice, and I'm going to just give you a couple hints on those. So for this problem here, to find the height, we need that line right there. And so I'll just call that H for now. And then we're going to use the 30, 60, 90 triangle rules to figure that out. The base of a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the short leg, is half of the hypotenuse, so that would be 4 right there. And the height would be the short leg times the square root of 3. So in this problem, h equals 4 times the square root of 3. Okay, and then you're going to do, to find the area, 1/2 the height, which is 4 times the square root of 3, times the sum of the bases. And this base up here would be 15 minus 4, which is 11. So 11 plus 15 is 26 for that. And if I was going to put this in simplest radical form, I would just multiply 1/2 times 4, which is 2, times 26, which would be 52 times the square root of 3. Okay. Number 24 and 25. To find the area of a rhombus, you need to know what the length of the diagonals are. And all right, I think both these are kind of similar, but I believe the 8 inches is referring to, kind of hard to tell here, but I think it's that half of the diagonal right there. So the total diagonal would be 16. So we need to take 1/2 times the 2 diagonals, so 16. And so to find the length of the other diagonal, we're going to need the length of this line right here. I think we're going to use Pythagorean theorem to help us with that. This would be 10 and 8, so we would do 10 squared minus 8 squared. That equals 36, and then you do the square root of 36, which is 6. So this part right there would be 6, this would be 6, and we would do 12 for that diagonal. I think you're going to find that number 25, you would figure it out in a similar way. All right, and then number 30, we had some troubles there. Again, notice this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle there. And so to find this height right here, that's going to be half of the hypotenuse, which makes it 4. And then this part right there is the short leg times the square root of 3, 4 times the square root of 3 for that. So the bases, the length of this base on the bottom is 9 plus 4 times the square root of 3. And then, of course, the top base is just 9. This height is 4. So you can use those dimensions to figure that out. And then one more here. Number 44, if I draw on this line here, then I have a 30, 60, 90 triangle down here, and that the height here would be the short leg. So it's going to be half of the hypotenuse, so h is going to be 20 divided by 2, which is 10 inches. And let's see, what else can we do to help out here? Maybe I'll draw a line in right there. And then this angle is 45, which means that angle must also be 45. So that means that this line length, of course, is 10. That means this part is 10. And this part is 5. And that should be enough information for you to figure this out.